Hey, what up, Folkadokes? This is Graphics Rogue. Welcome back to Egyptian Fear Week. I am playing as Egypt while my enemy, Whisper of Silence, the third and final fight I have with him, plays as Illyria. Today I bring some Sobek cultists. I'm bringing them along on my left flank. I got my camel archers again. Gonna see if I can do something with them this time. Just gonna see if I can do something with them, something that's not completely stupid and shitty. So, moving ahead all my armies here, I got me some thorough spears. I figure they have better holding power than the thorough swords, and the enemy cavalry won't be in such a eagerness to charge directly into them like last time. So we're trying to just push them away, to try to drag them away. We're advancing hard. Unfortunately, I kind of forget about the whole Indian elephants kicking African elephants' ass. So I charge his Aspis with my Ptolemaic cav and my citizen cav, and I back him up with my mercenary leopard warriors over here. Well, I'm moving ahead to try to fix some of his infantry over here. I also brought with me some Rhodian slingers, and I planned on using it to deal with any archers he had going on, but I had my mind on like a million different parts of the battlefield, and I completely just forgot the game plan. Almost completely forgot the game plan I had with the Rhodian slingers to take out his archers. And over here, he's got my war elephants berserked, and his elephants are just doing just fine. So my Ptolemaic cavalry over here is surrounded by most of his devastating Aspis cav, and we're starting to. I got my camel archers close by now, but once again he chases them off. He just sends one of his Aspis or Thessalian cav. He chases off my camel archers. They did get a few fire arrow shots in them, but it wasn't enough. And already on the right flank, though, good enough. The right flank is going in our direction. The Sobek cultists aren't even there. I think they're gone. No, they're right there. So right flank, they're completely broken. They're not shattered. Some of them might come back, but some of them are getting shattered. And my war elephants are berserking all over me. We were about to break these guys, but then they had some reinforcements coming in. So this battle is doing a little better than usual. His Indian elephants are kicking my ass all over the place. My Ptolemaic cav got surrounded. They're just getting surrounded and knocked out. They're not doing great. Look at that. Nice. That is a nice shot. Nice shot of the pyramids right there. Beautiful. But we're able to get our camel archers out of any danger at the moment. We got our Sobek cultist in the middle of nowhere. Like, no backup. My elephants are berserked. They are fucked. But we started to reposition ourselves because we won the right flank. We tried to reposition ourselves to get a nice straight line going on. I guess I kinda didn't realize these were pikes. I sometimes don't get close in and get a good look at what units they got going on. I didn't realize they were pikes, and I ran my guys right into them, and that just destroyed them. And their royal pelters got into our lines before we could get lined up properly and correctly. These mercenary leopard warriors have 55 defense, while these thorough spears have 55 defense. They have better morale, that's one thing. But they have less armor, I think. I don't know. It's just a balance. You gotta weigh the balances with some of these units. And thorough spears or the leopard warriors, some are better than others in some ways. And boom, now their Indian elephants are starting to go berserk, but that's all their fault. He berserked his own elephants, trying to hit my elephants. But everybody's going berserk everywhere. My units are starting to waver here and all over the place. My guys are wavering all over the place. Sobek cultists are still alive. I guess it kind of helped over here, or maybe not, I don't know. But we're starting to rout a couple of these units. But our whole line over there is destroyed. All the gains we got over here were for naught. Our line was completely destroyed over here. Our general is almost done for. And now our cavalry over here are finally starting to waver and break, and the Sobek cultists have finally been shattered. The great Egyptian fear army has once again failed. They have once again failed in giving fear to the enemy. So is the way of the Egyptian fear army. Huzzah, huzzah. Yeah, my elephants are still beasting though. They're having a hard time taking them out. They're going all over the place, and their own elephants have been berserking for a while. They lost very few. Completely forgot that the Indian elephants scare the African elephants, and they completely trounced them. Costly enemy victory, but an enemy victory nonetheless. So I brought the Rhodian slingers for a reason, and completely zoned out when I brought them. I brought them to take out the archers, and I just didn't. I had my mind on other parts of the battlefield. You need to have better micro. I need to have better micro, definitely. Some things I have better micro than others. I feel like I have decent micro when it comes to Parthia, but I don't know. I just need to work on my micro with Egypt and everyone. I need to work on my micro overall with all the factions, really. But so what could I have done? They brought a lot of Aspis cav. They are deadly. They are devastating. Thessalian cav. I had better infantry, but they had more infantry. Maybe I should have kept my Sobek cultist right behind the Thorough Spear. I am almost convinced now that the Sobek cultists are pretty much useless in combat, and they're only there to be scary. Maybe hit somebody with a rear charge, but rarely you'll get into that position with these guys. They're not really that fast. Their charge isn't all that great, but getting hit on the rear with Sobek cultists, that could help for a rout. I'm not sure if these guys are even worth bringing around anymore. They're better than them in some ways and not in others. It's all a balancing act. So yeah, I should have used my missile units better, I guess. And I should have brought no, I brought these guys. I could have used the camel archers to deal with the elephants. So I don't know. But yeah, I should have utilized my missile units better. I think if I had done that, this battle would have gone very differently. I think if I had utilized my Rhodian slingers a little better, this battle would have gone differently. Well, we will see how I utilize them next time. I'm your graphics rogue, and I will see you next time. Peace.